12th Annual Transplant Games have now finished, and I want to thank everybody for making the Games so successful. The Games recognise the importance of organ donation in people's lives, and the Games demonstrated the wonderful gift provided by donors and their families. The Games have shown us that people with organ and tissue transplants can live normal and active lives. But at any given time, there are about 1,700 Australians who are on official waiting lists for an organ transplant. And there is a real need for more Australians to come forward and support organ and tissue donations. And that's why the Australian Government has established a $151.1 million national reform program for organ and tissue donation. And the aim is to raise the donation rate in Australia and to increase the number of transplants. We are a world leader in successful transplant outcomes, but unfortunately we have one of the lowest rates of organ donation in the developed world. That's why the government stepped in to change it. We're involved in a range of initiatives to tackle the issue, and we're pretty proud of our achievements so far, but there's a whole lot more we're going to need to do. In the past 2 years, we've averaged more than 250 donors a year, compared with fewer than 200 donors a year in the previous 10 years. We know from surveys that the majority of Australians support organ and tissue donation, with 77% of them say that they would be willing to become donors. But the difficult part is changing that willingness into action. I want to ask everybody to have a discussion around the dinner table with your family and friends. Let them know of your intention to become an organ donor. Visit your local Medicare office for more details about the Australian Organ Donation Register and become an organ donor. It can really transform people's lives. The athletes involved in the 12th Annual Transplant Games are proof of the benefits to come from the generous act of organ and tissue donation.